Did you make it rain?
I
That's
did.
what a lot of people.
So I did.
Oh
I
wow!
did. So on my block, you get given a nickname, whether you wanted it or not. R.I.P. Casper. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. So busy chasing her, I forgot about Dave. Ain't seen you since 2003, still closer to me than a lot of people I meet. In my current life, man, I can't believe you had a wife. I wish I could have met her when you was here. You might have helped me overcome my own fears of talking to the opposite sex back when I was younger. Reminisce of times that are more funner. Playing with you and the crew every summer. Having more fun than Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber. I remember I met your mother and know how you used to love her. Cringe when she used to smother you with the love crime. Y'all talk Spanish and it shocked my mind. The white kid on the block, Casper, the Honduran kind. Podcasting stuff. You played it on the N64 all summer. Every time you played
Is that gonna remain the intro forever? Podcasting stuff.
That's definitely the intro on mine.
I think I'm gonna have like a public service announcement.
If you come up with something,
broadcasting system. This is not a drill. Please stay tuned to the following broadcasting. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Our lift?
No, Kaiser soap. It's all gimmick. See? Anyway. So you went Atlanta.
Yeah.
Here's the updates, Atlanta. So what'd you go to Atlanta for?
Oh. So I'm like the X for Red Bull Music Academy. So that's just the guy who tells people about Red Bull Music Academy and that they should sign up. So going to Atlanta is part of my reward for doing that job. So I went to Atlanta and I saw...
Wait, why did you go there though?
That's part of my reward, I just said.
So they just flew you to Atlanta just to do whatever you want?
No. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I was about to tell you the event I went there for. So they were having the Red Bull sound class, I believe, or culture class. I'll look it up, make sure. So just in case one person hears it from there. But,
I don't even know who it was.
I don't know. I'm real bad. Red Bull culture class, all right? That's what it was. But yeah, it had 4 crews, as they call it, because now I'm reading their thing. But yeah, it had 4 crews. It's in spirit of the Jamaican sound clashes, which, do you know what that is or no? I'll explain it anyway.
Jamaican sound clashes?
Yeah. So it's like when...
It's a lot of red flags there.
It's like when DJs like all gather to battle each other, you know? Almost like in the 80s, like how hip-hop did, but, you know, they play tracks. They play dub plates. Remember what I told you were like, you know, like Jay-Z, like what if Jay-Z made like a special Hard Knock Life, but he's dissing your opponent? Or he's just, we see, what's funny is the dub plates in here, they had them diss their opponent. But usually in reality, the dub plates are like, let's say it's DJ Ski Mask P, you know? So like Jay-Z's playing Hard Knock Life. You're playing it, but you're playing the dub plate. So it would be like, yo, big up DJ Ski Mask P. You know, and he would be rapping probably about how you're amazing and all this shit. You know what I mean? Even though it's still Hard Knock Life and it still has the chorus and he still might rap some of those same lyrics, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so those are like usually the dub plates. But yeah, so they do that, but since it's Red Bull, they do it with maybe people who normally wouldn't be there. So they did have one Jamaican crew. I want to read their... Yeah, they did have one Jamaican crew.
What else was there?
I know.
So what was the purpose of this?
No, the reason for this is because Red Bull has money, and wouldn't it be interesting to see people who maybe aren't all Jamaican people battle each other in the same spirit? And I'll tell you more, but hold up, I'm gonna get this pizza.
So the purpose of it is, yeah, like Red Bull has a lot of money, so they're bringing it outside the culture, you know, because it's not Jamaicans battling each other. It's other people. Like, wouldn't it? It's more like the Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor fight, which I saw by the way, so we could talk about that later. But yeah, it's just like that. Like on paper, is it interesting that a guy who's 0-0 fights Mayweather? Maybe not, but it's because of what he's done. You know who he is. You know.
All right. So who are these people here doing this?
All right, so it's well, I wish they had a better list. Like they're skipping Unruly, but yeah, there's Unruly. Okay, Popcan, which is Jamaican. It says
Yeah.
Jamaican Star, but he's the Jamaican crew. So his crew is
Yeah,
called
I know
Unruly.
about that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? I didn't know who
I've
that
heard of
is.
that before.
God, I feel like such a
I've
loser.
heard that name before.
Um,
Definitely for sure.
your favorite producer, Mike Will, made it. I can't even tell
Okay.
you how many times I heard
What do you
that name.
say? I don't say anything bad about or good about Michael made it. I don't.
But
You're the one who cares about beats.
yo, I
You
can't
listen
even
to his
tell you how
album
many
and didn't
times I
like
heard
it.
that night. Mike Will made it, or the other one, Here Dramas. I heard that like 25,000 times that night. Every time, dude.
Mm.
And then Wonder Girl, who her crew is Enjoy Life, and then Tiny Tempa, which is Disturbing London. See, it's funny. I didn't know Popcam, but I knew Tiny Tempa. Um, right off the bat, let me tell you something. Wonder Girl and Tiny Temper sucked ass. Like they sucked ass. Like they just I don't know if it's just because the crowd wasn't feeling them, man, but they sucked ass. Like they did a lot of stuff. I had a conversation with, I believe he might have been like the Red Bull rep for Jamaica. Might be like the FMM, I believe they call him. So that might have been the Red Bull rep for Jamaica, and I spoke with a dancer on the Jamaican crew, who's based out of Brooklyn, on Saturday. So I had in detail conversation about the plans of Jamaica and how seriously they were taking it, and because it's their culture, it's their thing, you know. So they had like plans and like audibles ready and all kinds of shit. So they were taking that shit super seriously. And maybe some of those other crews didn't really know what they were getting into. And maybe Mike Will made it was maybe dependent too much on Atlanta being the hometown, you know? But
So they're literally having like a DJ battle,
yeah,
essentially.
it's so like there's 4 rounds. I wonder if the rules are here. There's 4 rounds and like with little gimmicks, but essentially like everybody gets 10 minutes every rounds and there's rules or whatever, but they're like trying to like outshine them. Like, yo, that group sucks.
So was it good?
We the shit.
Come on, let's get to the
Yeah.
let's get to the juicing. I want to hear about the bulletproof vest. I want to hear about
That was just some guy. I don't know who
Method
that
Man.
was. I
I wanna
don't
hear
know
about
who that was. I don't
people
know.
having dinner with who was it?
Ooh.
I don't know. You said people have dinner all the time with Joey
Oh,
Badass or
well,
something.
no. Well,
I
see,
don't
that
know.
was just like meeting a lot of these people who are
Yeah,
running
let's.
these
Who
events.
are
I don't
some
know
cool
if we
people?
talk
Man?
about all that, but
This DJ battle. You don't sound like you're very excited by this DJ battle thing that took place.
it's funny because I love Jamaican music. I love the whole culture. I love these battles. This was probably one of the first time I got to talk to island Jamaicans about David Rodigan, who you probably don't know, right? You don't know that guy, right?
Look, man. I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
something
all right,
about
no,
what I
you.
know and what I don't know. All right.
He's a white man. He's probably from the UK,
Wow.
but
Okay.
he's old now. He's like 50, maybe 60. He's probably 60. But I got to hear like their perspective, you know, on David Rodigan, because this is a man who does these sound classes in Jamaica against like young black producers, you know, young Jamaicans in their 20s, and a whole entire Jamaican crowd chooses this white man in these battles, you know. So I was like, it was interesting. I've never heard their perspective, and they were like, dude, David Rodigan might as well just be Jamaican himself. He is Jamaican as far as they're concerned, you know.
Yeah, so you just
But
part of
it
the
was just
culture.
cool because I never have heard the perspective. I've only
Wow, so
seen it.
you had a racist mindset initially.
Well,
and
no, but from
you
the
were
outside
wrong
looking
when you-
in, I was always into dance hall, and then one day I stumbled on a David Rodigan, and I was like, "Who is this man who is like murdering all these people?" Like it's just this old man dancing on stage against people half his age, yo. I'm like, yeah, it's like the Eminem of DJs, you know, like, and he talks a lot and give a history. But anyway, look, so yeah, there's 4 crews. I'll try to do it quick. The British crew was ass. The Canada crew, Wonder Girl, Enjoy Life, they were ass. It's like they didn't even like Google this shit, like what this.
So it's Mike Will made it and the Jamaicans now.
That's it, because the Jamaicans know what they're doing, and Mike Will's in Atlanta, and they're all dropping bombs and stuff. And yeah, in there, and also since it's Red Bull and stuff, they give him a lot of money to make dub plates, like so to just make a bunch of songs like I just described to you, and then they also bring out special guests. Unless I missed it, man, I don't even know who Wonder Girl and the London in Canada, basically. I don't know who they brought out. Like, but I did step out for a few rounds, so like I don't know who they brought out. I didn't see it, and the crowd really wasn't vibing with them. Oh yeah, so they played Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dog.
Throwback.
They got booed the fuck out. Atlanta did not want to hear that shit.
Love. No love.
Atlanta did not want to hear that. Let me tell you, because I'm going to go right back to Jamaica. Jamaica's round 1, I guess they got New York roots, dude. They played so much Hot. They even said Hot 97. Hot 97 in the 90s. And they said some of the DJs that were playing there during that time. And then they dropped all the bangers we grew up on. But they did it in that rhythm style. So they dropped 10 seconds, mute it, and the crowd would sing all of it. You know what I mean? So Jamaica was going hard. Obviously, they have Jamaicans on the mic as well. So go right back to Canada. Canada's bombing. They're over here with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Boo. Like they got booed real hard, right? So everybody gets 10 minutes. And then at the end, they had one Jamaican on their team, right? And that Jamaican guy goes, and then they start playing dancehall vibes too. And then out of all of a sudden, all the people, like the crowd, got into it again. And I think once they learned that, they shut up all their Canadian MCs, and the Jamaican had to lead the Canada team, that one Jamaican, for like all the rounds, because they realized like, yo, this is a crowd that clearly only wants one team to win, so we better use our only Jamaican. Oh, and then London, they would have speeches. Yo, they were like, let me tell you why Mike Will made it sucks. And then they would read from the declaration of like Mike Will sucks, and oh my God, and forget to play music. They put up a video of T.I. saying big up Disturbing London, which is their crew. But it's like no one wanted to hear that. People want to see T.I. or people want to hear some songs, or like even though they're not a grime crew, I was like, how come they didn't bring no grime? Because I'm like, if this is a battle, you got to bring the grime, even if that ain't your thing. But if you want to go to the heavy hitters,
All right,
so Mike Will made it, had everybody and their mama on stage, pretty much, from that crew. Ray Schrummerd was there the entire time, just chilling, which the Jamaicans said was a big mistake. Like, they should have been hidden until it was time to use them, You don't just have your big boys just standing there, But yeah.
Did you see them?
Yeah, no, I saw them. I was right next. I sent you a video of me being right next to them, yeah. I didn't bother them or nothing because they're like, they're in their chill mode or whatever. But I did meet Junior Reid the next day because he was staying at my hotel. That's another like Jamaican legend, I told that to Leon. He was like, "What?" He was mad freaking out. But they brought out the Jamaican team in form of Atlanta Disrespect. They were like, "How you guys gonna let the Godfather come to our team?" And they brought out Jermaine Dupri, and he performed like So Def, like that song, Money Ain't a Thing. He performed Money Ain't a Thing. And yeah, like that was like a heavy shot because I believe
you were feeling it, you were vibing.
Yeah. I was backstage at that point. I was backstage on Team Jamaica's backstage too, by the way. So I didn't even see it. I just saw all their backs, But it was funny though because they had just brought out. I was backstage for Mike Will Made It too, so I saw a lot of backs at this. Once I started going backstage, but Mike Will Made It brought out Ludacris for Throw Them Bows,
So there's some heavy.
Yeah. From those
Some
two
people there.
teams, there was some shit going on from
He
those
brought
two.
the South out.
You know, he brought out Pusha T. Mike Will made it real early.
Oh yeah, you sent me. I thought that was the picture you sent me. I thought that was Pusha T.
That might have been one of them. I took a bunch of video, but I mean, yeah, no. So it was a lot, and they just bring them out for like one song, and that's it. Like one, like literally 2 minutes.
So
1
you
minute
saw
thing.
a decent amount of
Round
some people.
4.
I don't know that you care for these people.
Yeah, but it was cool to
you
see
saw
them. I mean, like it's still hip hop history, but I thought with round 4, like Mike Will, I knew once I saw Ray Shremmerd out there for round 1, I was like, he's not gonna use them to round 4. And on round 4, the first song is a song everybody wants to hear, the Black Beatles.
It's a song you wanted to hear it.
Everyone wants to hear it. I like that song. It's cool.
I know.
But man, they fucked it up so bad. They went from Everybody Waiting. First off, they didn't do the little they didn't maybe they cheesed out of it. Maybe they don't like to do it no more, but they didn't do the thing that's popular on the internet where you stand still. Forgot it was a viral thing though. You know where people play that song?
Mannequin.
No, so they didn't do the mannequin challenge. It's fucked up because they usually did that in there when they played it for real when that song was hot. So they didn't do that, which I thought was a waste.
It's kind of old though. You don't think that?
Yeah,
I feel like that's
this is a show.
appropriate.
This is a battle based on the crowd hype. So to get the crowd involved,
That's
I
true.
thought that would be important. But then, literally, they're like, that girl's a real crowd pleaser. And then somehow, some way, some bullshit starts getting played of, like, either it's a mistake and there was 2 versions of that song being played, but the second one is being played, that girl is a real crowd pleaser. Or they were trying to play, like, a chopped and screwed one, but he didn't switch. So he's playing both of them at the same time. So the song sounded like shit while Ray Shremmerd's trying to sing it. So then the crowd started booing, and I was like, "Oh man, that's their number 1 song."
Jeez,
and
they jacked it
yeah,
up.
I'm like, "What are you doing?"
They jacked up the
fucking
their
fire.
bread and butter.
Yeah, you fucked up the fire, dude. And then they go into the French Montana song, which you probably won't know, but it's
I don't got any time for none of that.
Yeah, but French Montana song has one of them on the hook, one of the Ray Shremmerd boys. So
I'm pretty sure you played.
Yeah, I have.
I'm sure.
It's a fire hook. It's a fire song. So like the crowd liked that. But then I think they brought out Young Ma or Young MIA, some girl.
Oh yeah.
That was their ending, and it was not cool. Like it was not. I was like, dude, you got Ray Shremmerd. Like you should have just played.
That's a pretty good show of decent people. Though,
oh no, for an overall show,
see.
yes. And there's probably more too that I missed just from there's
The
too much
majority
to
I don't
follow.
care for.
Oh, for sure. If it's not your thing. But I just thought in terms of wanting to win, I was like, dude, round 4 should have just been Ray Shremmerd. You could have just played like all their hits and it would have just in my opinion, I think you would have murdered it, but I don't know.
Let's move on to what everyone
He didn't even use a lot of his future songs. That's a big fuck up to me too.
Whatever. Look, those I'm not even whatever. Pusha T sounds cool. I don't know about some of the rest of those things that you said went on there.
Yo, I don't
What's that
remember
place you went? Magic City, right?
Oh, the
What
strip
were you gonna
club.
say?
I was
Pusha
gonna
T?
say I'm trying to think what he played. I can't remember if he played the clip song and did his verse or not.
Okay.
It might have been because there's a
Something
throwback
throwback.
round. Yeah, there's a throwback round and then there's a round where you got to play the enemy's
Right, and
music.
then I wonder if he did something dolo because his brother doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he did. I wonder what song he did.
But no.
All right, so Magic City. So Magic City
we
is
went to
one
the
of the
strip club, one of the
it's like
premier
one of
strip
the
clubs. I guess.
Atlanta's premier strip clubs.
Yo, it is people on top of people.
Wow.
But let me tell you, I walk in. Of course, there's security just checking me out.
Let's just wait. Describe it. Come on.
Oh, it just looks like
So you pull up.
It looks like
Dubs.
ass. It looks like ass.
Oh
all right?
man,
It looks like
these stories.
No,
this is what
it's
we're telling
facts.
the people today. All right.
I have a picture. I can send you. Like first of all, they didn't even let me take no pictures
I thought
inside.
you pulled up shimmering. Your Magic
No,
City.
we pulled up on an Uber.
Boston and Boston.
Because Uber everywhere, you know.
So all right. This is all right. So we pull up in Uber, fucking stunning. Okay.
But no, if you want some rims and stuff, yo, I stayed there for like an hour after that place closed. The first car to pull out, hydraulics and rims bigger than like people's like like bodies.
Well, they had that down south. The Chevys,
but they were
right?
parked, yeah, because they were there
32s?
early.
Yeah.
They were there. They were. I'm like, all these guys trying to do is leave. All he's trying to do is leave the parking lot. I swear that car shifted like 10 times before he left. And even though the party's over, it's 4 a.m. Boom, 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 boom. Like he ain't done, you know. He's not done. He's like, look, I'm going home. You best believe this bass is coming with me. You know what I mean?
So what was it like in there?
All right, so yeah, security takes me in. You know, we get in there. But you know, we get in there because Red Bull, I guess, had Red Bulled it out. So there's a lot of us in there. You know, they paid for whatever they paid for. But first thing I do, I get in there. I'm like, all right, it's dark. You know, it's grimy like strip clubs. A lot of people. It's people on people. They probably way over capacity than they probably should need to be. You know, but I look up. And I swear I saw a naked female Spider-Man. I was like, what is going on right now? I saw the human body do things I didn't even know was possible on like these bars. Like, I was like, is this what it's going to be like the whole night? And it's not. But that woman out there was like a Cirque du Soleil person. Like, she was like...
Yeah, no, I mean...
All 4 limbs were on the ceiling, dude. Like, all 4 limbs were on the ceiling.
I mean, that's...
I'm not joking when I said Spider-Man. I was like, God damn, like, what is going on right now? I just stood there with my mouth open, like, staring up, because I was like, yo, like, is this what it's like down here? It's never happened.
I might have been a stripper.
The other two, because as I kept going through the night, they kind of go in shifts of 3. And then when they're not on shift, then they try to get you for private dances. But, yo, like, the other 2 were not doing that. So it's only, like, the Michael Jordans who do that shit. There was only, like, one other girl who started freaking, like...
So was it good? Did you enjoy the night there?
See, like, that shit, strip clubs at the end of the day aren't for me. But I'm still glad I went just to, like, experience that. It was interesting because in my head, I'm literally thinking of the Joe Budden comment of, like, I go to strip clubs to listen to music, and I was like, you know what, like,
Joe Budden said that?
Yeah. So Nori and all of them did exactly what you just said, right? They laughed, you know, Nori and all of them.
That's not even logical.
But Joe Budden's response was like, look, man, no, it was like, I go out and I'm famous, so people bother me and shit. I go to a strip club. And you know what they doing? They looking at titties. They don't care about me. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you see? And then, like,
he doesn't go there to listen to music. He goes there to get away from people, from being a celebrity.
Yeah. Okay. And because he's hip-hop,
don't say go.
Well, that's his reason, dude. I don't know. I ain't his fucking lawyer.
We're going down a rabbit hole.
But
Joe Budden doesn't go to strip clubs just to fucking...
But anyway, so I was thinking about that comment a lot. And I'm like, yo, man, like, to be fair, like, this DJ is kind of dropping a lot of bombs. Like, it's all Southern hymns, though. Let's not front.
Duke was converting you.
Let's not front.
You were getting converted.
But, and, like, you can see, like, yeah, the strippers singing that shit and all that shit and getting into it. And the DJ, the DJ is like a coach. At least on Friday night. I don't know how it is every night, but that DJ is like a coach. Because he's getting everybody hype. He's getting strippers hype. If he don't see money flying, if it's like 1 minute without rain, he's like, I don't see enough cash going up, yo. Come on, man. You got to do that. And, like, literally, cash would fly. And he'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's like a coach. I was like, yo, this guy is literally, like, controlling.
That's what you got to do. Right?
No, but I've never seen them do it with your voice. Usually you do it with the music.
Did you make it rain?
I did.
A lot of people.
So I did.
Right? Oh wow!
To be fair, hold on. There, let me finish because you need it in context. Oh, air horn. It was my round of applause for that.
This is a broadcast for the emergency broadcasting system. This is not a test.
All right. Hold on, let me mark that because that might be the intro. That might be the intro.
They converted you. Listen, I'm terrified of what happened in Atlanta. You went down there to go behind enemy lines.
So I don't want to say
you into a pimp.
I don't want to say the company's name.
Chevys.
I don't want to say the company's name.
Jesus, look at this.
I don't want to say the company's name, but I was provided with funds to make it rain. It wasn't my funds. It wasn't my funds. That's the only way I could even allow such things to happen.
Wow.
So
Wolf of Wall Street. All right.
And to be fair,
man is going wild, spending corporate money on shenanigans, making it rain in Atlanta with Michael made it. What is? You're a few more details in this story away from being like the Hydra version of Captain America.
Oh shit.
I'm
the real Abe, but I'm not. I'm the real.
Yeah. You're dark Abe.
So like so I was provided with funds, and I pocketed it for the first hour because, that's kind of like a sin where we came from to be throwing up money like that and shit, And to be fair, my partner in crime, the Falcon fucker, he kept his funds. He didn't make it rain at all. He just kept it, and people were like, "Dude, what are you doing?" But I get it because I'm there too. I have that mindset too. But I mean, I saw this human pyramid, right? It started out as two women, but then it somehow became like this human pyramid thing that I don't even know if I have the words to describe. So, like human body, like two human bodies were doing things that I didn't know was possible. So then I loaded up the left arm, then I just started chucking with the right, and yeah, man. So
the belt fed. All right. Wow, wait till Duke hears that you made it rain in Magic City in Atlanta with Michael made it. Pusha T. He's gonna fucking. I mean, none of that stuff that I said isn't true. I might be stretching.
Well, Mike Will made it wasn't making it rain with me. He was at another venue, but I mean, like,
stop. No one look. The way my sentence was technically true. All right? So let's just keep the story at that.
But yeah, what I was disappointed to find out was they had food there, and I guess every strip club has food there, but I guess the way this strip club is operated, no one's really doing it. But man, I saw some people come out with like food, and I was like, "Yo, where'd you get this?" And once I found out the kitchen was closed, so I was mad disappointed about that.
So what was it like down there as far as like the people and stuff? Was it like real different?
I didn't get to. You mean Atlanta, or are you talking about like
just in general? Yeah, like
I didn't get to experience to me enough Atlanta. Saturday.
What about the people that were there in the strip club and stuff? Was it like?
Oh come on, man! You know that those were people. Oh, so that place was crowded, right? There was a dude, and he was like, "Yo, man, come on, dude, you got to give me space." And I was like, "What the fuck, man? Like, there is no space to give." But then I turned around and some girl was like giving him some action, and I was like, "Oh, my bad, dude." And I was like, so then I just figured out a way to move, but. I mean, it's just like a hip hop. Like that whole place was just a hip hop vibe, and just people who want to just get some action from girls. You know what I mean? There were some areas where you could tell the money was a little bit more, up there than maybe we had even. But yeah, that's maybe not the best ways to gauge Atlanta about what was in that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I only had one moment. So like I love milkshakes. So, I Googled milkshakes near me and I found this place.
I saw the picture.
My Fair Sweets. So I walked to it and turns out it's right next to the Atlanta Falcons arena. And there was a game going on too, so I got to see a lot of people walking there in their gear. I think there was a game. Either way, there was a lot of people walking there too, their gear. But I got there and I ordered. And yeah, what you will see obviously is everybody. There's a lot more black people there, like working at the things. And even me, being like Puerto Rican, I was the only not black person in that ice cream place. And apparently it was Beyonce night, because I swear they played every Beyonce song while I was there.
So they worship Beyonce.
Yeah, in that store they do. Shop. Yeah, in that store. And maybe because of the theme, but I was like the only dude for a long time.
What was the city like? Was it like clean? Was it just look like the Bronx? Was it?
I'm in downtown. That's not real Atlanta.
Tall buildings.
I was in downtown. That's not real Atlanta. There is a lot of skyscrapers and stuff. But man, you know what they got? They got a Ferris wheel. All right, and I was like, who on earth was like, you know what, this city is missing? A fucking Ferris wheel right in the middle of traffic.
Well, it's in the middle. It's in the middle of traffic.
I mean, like, look, there's a street, there's a Ferris wheel in the middle, and then there's more streets. It's like, why would you put a Ferris wheel in the middle of downtown? Like,
sometimes you just gotta be bold.
I guess.
Ferris wheel there. Let's get this city jumping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, all right. When we went to the Red Bull Sound class, so the Uber lets us out, and we walk in that neighborhood, and we're all like, "Yo, is this the right place, yo?" Because yo, that might have been the hood. Somebody was telling me, yo, because yo, it was kind of like not where a venue should be at all. Number one, there's a lot of houses, and then we walk by this one car, and yo, the window is smashed, broken glass all over the floor. Like, I walked by another house. Jamaican music's playing out loud, and they grilling like right out in front, like so that spot. And then you get to this warehouse, and that's where the event was. So I think they might have picked that place on purpose just for their culture, maybe. So that might have been some of the more like realer shit, because I feel like.
See any crazy stuff? See any fights? See any ratchet stuff happen?
Nah, because like I said, a lot of my staying downtown.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just spending money on. Yeah, just because you're downtown don't mean that people don't get ratchet.
No, I mean, it's poor people, of course. I literally, the moment I left the area of the hotel and went to the ice cream place, yo, some guy started telling me the story to give him money. I'm like, dude, I got nothing, dude. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so.
That guy's everywhere, though.
Yeah, he is. No, but that guy in San Francisco was the best version of that guy. Because I told you, that guy in San Francisco, he walked around, asked everybody for $1. Then he came to me. He looked me up from toe to bottom, or from bottom to head, and then instead of asking me for $1, he said, "Do I want to buy some weed?" Because he knew, I don't know what I was giving off, but I guess apparently it's like, this a cheap motherfucker.
You're not one of these suckers.
Like you need something
weed,
for
bro?
this.
Need some weed?
I love that he's asking
for
for money, but has weed to sell just in case.
No sense selling this good weed if I can get money for free.
Yeah. That's the
let's see where this takes me.
That's the leveled up drug dealer of San Francisco.
And I'm thinking outside the box. $3
LA had the interesting one too, because they went down the chain. They started off high. You want weed? You want ecstasy? No, this is all the same guy. He with a book bag down Hollywood. Hey, you want some weed? Nah. Hey, you want some ecstasy? Nah. And he just went down a list of drugs, cocaine, everything. And then his last drug, once I said no to everything, do you want some energy pills? And I still said no. But in my mind, I was like, I swear that's legal. Why would I buy it from you?
Because I'm here and it's convenient.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, no one offered to sell me drugs. There was a moment where one guy who also will not be named, I guess, when he gets drunk, goes a little out of control. He started asking maybe people in positions of power that he shouldn't be asking. Hey, you got some drugs? Hey, maybe not the best night for him.
This is one of the people you work with?
It's probably one of the people, that was with us. I don't work with him, but he was with us.
And he couldn't handle it. And
no, he wanted to do a lot of wild shit that night, and I just wanted to go home. It's like 4:30 in the morning. We rode with some people of high position of power, right? And then that guy, it was his Uber, right? We were riding with him, and we went to the wrong W because there's 3 Ws downtown over there. But that guy who's super drunk, he's like, man, he kept telling me he had multiple rooms in multiple hotels. Like, they booked me one, but I got a penthouse. Which one you think is better? So anyway, he gets out. He's like, yeah, I got one here too. And we're all like, all right, because, he was kind of acting too wild that no one really wanted to be around him. But it turns out.
Did he really have a room there?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's where the story was
And
going.
a part of me was like feeling bad, but it's like this guy is acting really.
The old got too drunk, thought I booked the hotel room. Like this hotel fucking story.
Apparently, he was stuck there too for hours too. So like, I don't know what happened. Like that, he needed to be there for hours. But like, he was just acting so rowdy that it was more like it almost felt like better to just let him. He really believed he had a hotel there, and it just seemed better to like.
Yeah, no, it's like, you bring yourself to that. I don't feel fucking bad. hotel room here? Are you fucking crazy? Like this guy got penthouse. Get the fuck in your real hotel room.
I never saw that penthouse, by the way, so I don't know if he really did or not.
If he did, he didn't sleep in it anyway.
Yeah, I
so
saw his normal room,
right.
like, and it looked just like mine, you know.
So,
to be fair, my room had 2 beds, though. To be fair,
I'm gonna say that there wasn't a penthouse, but if there was, it still didn't get utilized. So to lose either way, and sometimes you just can't get so ripped. It's not good.
But and then
so what did he say to this high powered? He was just like, yeah, like
no, but he's just acting. Yeah, he's just acting. Maybe like not the most professional, or like just not even. It's a party, like because it's not like this high power wasn't going hard in the strip club too, but it's like. It's just more like maybe we don't want to be around you vibe because it's like this ain't fun.
To throw up on
this ain't fun. You know what I mean? Like,
you're just bugging out now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why everybody let him leave.
So overall, sound like it was a good trip.
Oh, it was real fun. And then the last day, I did the boring stuff. I got 2 podcasts in. I got one with Falcon Fucker at like 4 a.m. I got one with John Jay.
Who's John Jay?
He's a guy I worked with around here, but he's a rapper now. So he's a rapper. Technically, he's a rapper in Atlanta. So, like he's not famous or nothing, but.
So we have 2 new Boosh Lives coming out.
2? We got like 10 because I'm like.
Oh no, I mean new. Those are new.
Yeah, those are in Atlanta.
The Atlanta edition.
John Jay's podcast, I feel bad. I did it with the windows open, so we all look like Noob Sabout. We all look black as fuck. It's just shadow people talking to each other, that video. But sounds good.
You should have podcast that guy that thought he had a penthouse. That's the kind of stuff that I'm looking at.
He was telling me when he was drunk that like, dude, because of what he does, like we can get some people. He should totally let me come on and like all kinds of stuff. But I was like, I don't know if we need you right now though, in this moment in time.
Yeah, you also lost a little bit of credibility with the not knowing where your hotel thing was.
But. It all ended sad though, because then Houston happened. So him and like a few other people are actually still in Atlanta right now. They can't come back to maybe Thursday because of Houston.
Houston, if you don't know, huge hurricane flooding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, they're saying it's a pretty epic one. Some people were killed and
there's boats and everything out there, dude. Destroyed. National Guards over there, all kinds of
Best
shit.
Wishes. And salutes to Houston.
Yeah, man. I don't even know if it's right or not because there's a lot of conflicting reports. But right now, Joe Osteen's getting a lot of hate. One of those mega church guys. Because I drove by his church, Lakewood Church. But it's like super big. It fits 800 billion people.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the the mega church.
Yeah. And right now, it's not open.
Oh, hold on.
So a lot of people are thinking that he's being real shiesty with it. But he might also be still there, or you said hold on?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut in a second.
All right. Well, he's being real shiesty with it. But some people are saying maybe it's because it's flooded. I don't know. But there are a lot of reports hating on him. So it's definitely the popular thing right now. There's also a lot of fundraising going on right now too for that. It's one of the artists around here, a lot of artists around here are doing like fundraiser events or selling their art for charity for that. So
that was your trip to Atlanta. You became a Sith Lord, went to famous strip club, made it rain with a bunch of celebrities and shenanigans. I think that about sums it up.
The shenanigans.
You were also mentioning some fundraiser things for Houston.
Yeah. And I'm just saying there's a lot of local stuff going on, not even one in particular.
Well, a preview to the next episode before we wrap this up. I'm going to semi-interview you about some comic book things. I think last time we were talking, you were saying some things about Batman. I don't know. I think maybe the people think sometimes Booshman is a hypocrite when it comes to this comic book stuff. Kind of contradicts himself. He's kind of a Joe Budden of the comic book universe. And I think I'm going to have to call you out. We're going to talk about some comic book things.
The Joe Budden of comic books.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate and yelling, and I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's wrap it up. That's more to come. That's the next episode. Is the Marvel debate, the great Marvel debate, the great comic book debate, because it's really not just about Marvel.
But yeah, man, do the.
What's your song of the week? You got a song of the week?
Oh, you want me to go first? My bad.
It's gonna be tough. I gotta think about this one. I feel like I didn't listen to a lot of music this week, honestly.
Man, I could drop a wave track real easy. But I wonder if I do some ATL shit, like in honor of the show.
Wow, you hear that? He's gonna put one up in tribute.
Or should I do some Jamaica? Dude, Jamaican, they told me that Beanie Man is still one of the kings. Like, because all the other people, when I was hearing this stuff, they're kind of gone. They came and went, but they're like, nah, Beanie Man's still a G. So
I can see that.
That's surprising. I guess that's not normal for, like, people with longevity as a performer. They told
Go ahead and honor a Michael who made it track. Go ahead. That's what we all know you're gonna do right now.
Nah, I'm gonna do a wave track.
Yes.
They don't. No one's gonna know this. I'm gonna go with Skit. That's the artist, SKIT, and Ajna, Anja, some shit like that. It's capital A, J as in Jarrett, N as in Nile, A as in ass, like Ajna, however you say that. But yeah, it's a badass beat, Ajna.
All right.
Probably saying it wrong, but whatever.
It's a wave beat.
Yeah.
Wave. All right. I do have a song on the top of my head. Popped up. An Ill Bill track. 21. I think it's on Ill Bill is the Future Volume 2. It's called 21. Ill Bill spit some hard of the hard bars. For sure. Got me hyped up. Hadn't heard that song in a long time, but Ill Bill 21. Pretty sure it's Ill Bill is the Future Volume 2. That's my song of the week.
There you go.
Song of the week. Until Kaiser Rose interviews Charles Boosh about his comic book antics. Yeah. Charlie Boosh. Any last words, thoughts, other than...
I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer to see what Atlanta's like on a weekday. Would you
move there?
What?
Would you move there?
Hell no. But I mean, like, at least not what I thought about this weekend. And this is like a fake weekend because I did too much stuff that's on other people's dime, you know? But like, I would have liked to... Someone told me about there's a strip club there on a Monday night that all the producers go to play their beats, have the DJ play their beats, and a lot of rappers go there and they hear their beats. And if the strippers and everybody gets rowdy, then the rapper's like, yo, who made that beat? I want it. You know what I mean? So,
what kind of fight strip? What? I don't even...
This is what I was told about.
I don't even know what you just... Some strip club battle royale where beats are selected by rappers. That's where you want to go?
That's what I wanted to see, really. Like, I wanted to see that there was no beat selecting going on. It was just a lot of, like, insane acrobatics and money flying and shit. But, like...
I've never heard of beat selecting strip clubs, but very well. Future endeavors and wishes of the Booshman. But, all right. I think that's wrapped up.
Yeah.
Well, till next time, the interview, the great Marvel, the great comic debate. See you next time. You're not going to say bye?
Oh, no, I'm chilling, dude. I'm good.
All right, well, all right. Making it awkward. Well, hope you liked it. And as always, to our valued listeners, customers, and loyal fans, and others, if you didn't, I certainly don't care. So, whatever.
Yeah.
So on my block, you get given a nickname, whether you wanted it or not. R.I.P. Casper. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. So busy chasing her, I forgot about Dave. Ain't seen you since 2003, still closer to me than a lot of people I meet. In my current life, man, I can't believe you had a wife. I wish I could have met her when you was here. You might have helped me overcome my own fears of talking to the opposite sex back when I was younger. Reminisce of times that are more funner. Playing with you and the crew every summer, having more fun than Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber. I remember I met your mother and know how you used to love her. Cringe when she used to smother you with the love crime. Y'all talk Spanish and it shocked my mind. The white kid on the block, Casper, the Honduran kind. To rock the dinosaur hunter, you played it on the N64 all summer. Every time you played it, I thought it was a bummer. Wish we could play it now, be nothing funner. Playing Street Fighter on the keyboard, using the number keys. I thought you had the weak sword. 4, 5, 6, was it punches or kicks? 1, 2, 3, try to defeat me. Jab strong, fierce, strong combos that are pierce. Short forward roundhouse, bodied in your own house. Practicing all the time, aiming to beat me. That day would never